Let's see, because you were trailing some goopy material, plastic material there, Sledge. You're just trailing it on over, so something's starting to catch fire. Represented by this.
What?
Something is starting to smolder.
I don't like it.
I'm tracking flame.
Is it flammable cake?
No.
This is why I hid in the bathroom.
It is
Yeah,
absolutely.
That and the shotgun.
Over by the
Flammable
freezers. I can throw ice cream.
Coydog, save us.
Well, Coydog, it's your turn. You are now invisible. What do you do?
Can't fight, gotta steal.
Can't fight, gotta steal. All right. Well, if you're gonna steal, go ahead and roll me a palming. Roll me a palming roll, and we'll see how much stuff you steal.
Do I get bonuses from being invisible?
No. You're seeing how quick you can swipe things. Swipe it.
Okay. So I seem to not have palming.
Uh-oh, that means you're gonna have to roll agility at -1.
I think it's fine. I don't think people are, like, checking.
Well, fire's happening, people are shooting each other, people might be dying, maybe, if Sledge can shoot anybody.
I like the idea of Vern just going, hey, stop. Put that back.
No, Vern, he's just tired of it, so he's just sitting there reading as well as he can.
Vern can't see me doing this.
Would you like me to roll perception on Vern?
Oh, what's my limit?
That's it, Vern is rolling perception to spot the swiping.
Gentry, we might have to, like, swipe the cameras before we leave.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, cool.
He doesn't see how, but he sees stuff getting taken off the shelves.
Vern from behind the counter unconscious. Welcome to Stuffer Shack. I love you.
That'll be 432 new yen, please.
So, Coydog, in your attempts to steal everything, you proceed to take a bunch of, like, very expensive-looking elven wines and Tyr Tangier, all sorts of manner of alcohol, wines, whiskey, all sorts of stuff like that. Imported, very expensive stuff. And you were like, yeah, I'm gonna grab that, and then as soon as you start grabbing it and people are, like, screaming and dying, you apparently started dropping it on the floor. So you just, like, grab a bottle and you just, like, knock 40 other bottles down.
I can't see my own pockets, so I, like, miss them.
It's like you're trying to grab them by the bunch, but unfortunately you just kind of knock them over because you're distracted.
You can't hold that many wine bottles.
Like, I have, like, all these... I have all these bottles in my arms, and I hear a gunshot, and it causes me to jump and drop them all. Should I at least get one?
You successfully managed to, see, of all the bottles you dropped, you're about to catch one, and then it hit the ground, and you're holding up by the neck, and you have half a broken bottle with the liquids spilling out of it.
I try to drink as much liquid as I can.
And you just try to lap it off the broken glass. Okay.
What are you, Dr. Hobo? Nothing's going on.
Okay.
Laughing teeth.
Okay, so that's Coydog's things. So guys, we have successfully completed a combat turn.
Oh boy.
One turn.
What's it, like 6 seconds?
Okay, so here's a fun fact. We sped time up just for fun, but normally these are supposed to be 3 seconds. You guys may roll a new initiative now.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. My drone hasn't been allowed to go, and it's still got 8 points.
Oh no, that's the earlier.
Yeah, but he had 8 points.
I forgot to subtract it, like a dummy.
Oh, okay. God dang it.
I know. Alright, so...
Click your token, roll initiative.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta click your token.
Yeah.
Click your token, roll initiative.
Same roll.
Nice.
18.
It's like we switched.
Then Crank is gonna roll. Crank are gonna roll. Fornus are gonna roll.
Crank ain't too good.
Crank ain't no good.
Is Crank the guy is Crank wasn't Crank the guy I shot in the back? The guy flat on the floor like right now.
He is the guy laying flat on the floor. Alright, and I need to roll 4d6. That don't matter. And he already has 6 on him, so he's gonna have 6 plus 18. He's gonna have 24. Way to go, Jerome. And he has orders now. Ain't that great? Alright, rearranging the order because this smart thing doesn't do it automatically. What a smart system.
Isn't there an auto sort?
There
thing?
is an auto sort. You can sort it by. There should be a sort by tab.
Ah, there we go. Cool beans. Okay.
Is it a
so-
free action to tell Miss Smith to get away from the guy about to be annihilated by a drone?
It will be a free action if we get to your turn first. Alright, so drone got specific directions to kill target. And so what does drone do? Orders received. It just kind of flies off and through the wall. Making a nice
No. Remember that we put that van there because we didn't want to cover up the text. So it's actually in front. I was gonna have him fly through the newly expanded entrance.
He does that instead.
Oh, okay.
So effortlessly flies
Well,
right.
if he's gonna do that, then if he's gonna go through that, yeah, because if he's gonna go through over here, I'd rather he shoot Crank.
Well, he's already got orders to shoot Stubby.
Yeah, but
Okay,
You
so what
really-
happens? I'll compensate you, okay? Not only does he fly through the new front entrance that he made, he flies through a piece of debris that was still sticking there and he smashes it and knocks it to the floor, making the hole even bigger.
I'm
And
not
then he's
liable
like
for that.
annihilating
I'm
target.
not liable for that, he says.
So for
Say
the
it out loud
drone,
to the cameras.
let's see. Here's where dumb rules come in. You're gonna roll.
So, 5 handling, 4 speed, 2 acceleration, 6 body, 12 armor.
You're gonna roll
pilot
pilot times 2
Pilot times 2, so
because it's following orders.
or 66s.
66s, yes. And Stubby. Let's see if he bothers to notice anything. Poor dumb Stubby.
1 success.
Poor dumb Stubby. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Stubby? 7 dice. Will he get
By the way, this is
Where
a
are you?
Steel Lynx large combat drone, but the MCT variant, so it's not small.
Oh dear. By the way, you do have the weapon stats.
Yeah.
Dagnabbit accidentally clicked away. Come back. So you got 1 hit, I got 1 hit. Hey Lima, guess what? Why don't you practice using some edge?
But I've only got 2.
I know you only got 2, but we haven't used edge for the whole thing yet. You guys get to see the power.
You used
of
edge
being
once.
edgy.
One of the mooks used edge. Yeah, sure. I'll use an edge. Do I
Alright.
put edge points and just to
Now-
yeah, that
There's no-
keeps tally. Okay.
I was gonna say there's no super duper quick way. Just roll any of the non-hits. So out of 7 dice, you roll. You rolled 6 dice, so roll 5 dice.
Another 3, so that's a 4 successes.
4 total. So poor Stubby. Stubby's gonna spend an edge, though he's got paltry dice. What's he
So
gonna
he's
do?
got another 6, and he needs at least 3 successes.
There's an error with my formula. Don't you lie to me.
Haha!
So you got 2 net hits total on him. Okay, so he's too busy shooting a shotgun and missing terribly. And
Notice the giant drone flying through the wall.
and you just you hear the gun. Target sighted. And now, fire!
You've got a heavy weapon-mounted Ingram Valiant, the same thing I have, but it's just gonna blast the fuck
So
out of it.
what's the damage of it +2, and what's the armor piercing?
Let me have a look.
There it is.
The damage value is 9 points, and the armor piercing is -2.
So the total damage is 9, and he's got -2 coming at him?
Yep.
Oh,
I have
dear.
it pre. I can just click this thing here if you want.
I gotcha. He's got -2. To resist 9 damage. Oh, ow. How are my keisters? So, he's gonna take physical damage, and it's gonna be 6 whopping physical damage.
Does he have any armor?
He's got some armor. I know he's shirtless, but he does have armor. So, he just got, like, just in the back of his spine with a sound effect that sounds something like... Just pop, pop, pop in the back. And he goes, like, flying over toward Miss Smith, where there's only a very tiny divide between her and the thingy. Gotta convert these to drawings so I can move them a bit better. What? Alright, here comes 6 damage to poor old Stewie. Jeez. Spilling blood like nobody's business, you guys. Alright. Drone just had fun. How's Sledge gonna have fun now?
Oh boy, Sledge is just not having a good day with guns. Okay, it's an off day for all of my firearms. So you know, in typical Sledge style, I've got to break out my melee. I'm gonna draw the sword.
Bob, are you a street samurai? Is that your?
I am.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I am, in fact. Oh boy. So, I'm just not happy with how everything went down this last round. And I want to take advantage here. I want to take advantage of the situation with this man of short stature.
No.
Yes.
Don't do that. No.
Yes. Question mark. I'm gonna try. Since I don't know where Coydog is, I've heard glass breaking. I hear drones.
Roll perception to hear glass breaking.
Everything is breaking in this building. Are you kidding me? I'm sure glass is destructed. I'm drawing blade, and I want to charging slash at this dwarf who's popped a shot off at me, destroying my sacred cakes.
The dwarf? I was gonna say the dwarf hadn't shot at you in a while.
It's okay.
He was thinking about it.
By a while, you mean 3 seconds ago? Or 6 seconds ago? Because I'm holding a grudge for at least 6 fucking seconds.
Okay, I guess you go after the dwarf then.
That long.
This guy, plus he was called boss, so, that's not okay with me. Alright, so I'm gonna sword this guy.
He's gonna sword this guy!
I'm
now,
gonna try to sword this guy.
Now here's a cool fact, because you're charging at him, you're running at him to do this attack. You're gonna now add +2 to your dice pool.
Okay.
And he's kind of dazed, so he's gonna suck at rolling.
So
He's
is
just
this
gonna-
where I run, am I running unarmed in this situation, or do I move to the sword itself?
You just run right up to him and you just hit your sword attack.
Okay.
Now that'll murder ball his face.
I'm gonna try.
Let's see if we got the plastic off his face to do it. Oh, Fornus. Oh, Fornus. You had only 6 dice. Wrong kind of dice.
Wow! Wow!
That's a lot of successes right there.
No joke!
That, however, is not.
2.
Well, you got, 2 whole successes. For some reason it says 6, but who's
Yeah,
counting?
you did the less than the wrong.
I did it wrong! So, you have 5 hits. Okay, you're gonna slash the bejeebus out of him. So, here comes sword. Swing, and you're charging at him, and you make the slice vertical. So, we have to resolve 13 damage with -2 AP. This is probably going to kill him.
I was gonna say, are there going to be 2 tiny dwarfs now?
Yes, where there was once one dwarf, there are now 2 half dwarfs.
What's the other half?
Floor.
Oh,
Floor. Half dwarf, half floor.
13 physical damage! Oh dear. Oh dear. I
He's
think
dead.
Forrest is already wounded.
Yeah, I'm
So-
pretty sure he was already wounded.
He took 11 damage. Oh. Bub, you being the storyteller that you are, you get the final kill, sir. How do you describe it?
The final kill, Art, is there not... Wait, what?
Final blow.
You straight up final blow. Final blow. That's what it is. Final
Oh,
blow.
gotcha. I was like, there's no way. I thought there were at least 2 other guys here. Holy shit.
I want to kill more things.
Final blow. How do you do it?
I charge across, leaping over this tiny plastic cake fire, driving my blade through what I was hoping would be a normal man's belly, but is probably around his upper torso to face region, plummeting through into a laptop and a SimSense, just pinning him to the wall.
So this for an anime, what just happened is he jumped over and in slow motion, you see the sword come down, and a nice delay. The table, the CDs, the body of him, like neck and part of his torso come flying off. And then after a nice another little delay, and then the body just flops over to each side, peeling like a banana.
I'll make sure to collect my bounty, which is a fresh hot copy of Beauty and Her Beast, the Simpsons chip.
I'm afraid those are all rather badly damaged from a shotgun blast there.
So that's one dead dwarf. That's a DD, a double D, a dead dwarf. Good
Ooh,
stuff.
sent to parting.
Absolutely. I love these comments. All right, so next up is Hardpoint.
I'm going to use. I'm going to walk up to Crank, who is prone, and shoot him in the back of the head. Unless he's wearing a helmet.
You killed
Is he
me.
wearing a helmet?
Back of the head.
Is he wearing a helmet?
He might be. He might. No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Do I get any situational modifiers for the fact that he's blown to bits and on the floor?
Let's see. He is in a bad position, so he will get a dice penalty.
Okay.
So, how many
Also, he's
paltry
taken
dice
a
does
bunch
Crank
of
roll?
damage, so we already have like -3 dice.
Okay, so I know how many dice I'm rolling. I roll 2 dice. No contest. Screw that
you.
noise.
I think you put in your symbol wrong again.
I probably did, but I got the rolls I needed either way.
Yeah.
I got one hit. I got 1 hit.
I'm glad somebody else read it. Thank you, Speedy. Jen
There you
says, you
go.
killed Little Debbie. Sopharian says, now you're about to be Little Deddy. So bad.
It was real bad. That would
All
hurt.
right,
That
so-
would hurt.
Hardpoint, if I calculate this damage right, you're gonna do 11 damage with -2 AP to poor old Crank.
To the back of his head
To
specifically.
the back of his head specifically.
And I'd like to make sure that it doesn't ricochet and hit a cake or anything.
Oh, we are gonna roll for that. We are gonna roll for that.
I'm shooting down into the floor, to be fair.
I know you're shooting down into the floor, but debris happens, man. And ricochet. So, you did 6 physical damage to him. 6 physical damage to him, and, yep, he's dead. How do you kill him, sir? Like, how do you describe his magnificent death?
I imagine a very tiny hole in the back of his head and the front of his face just disappearing into a very nice snowflake pattern across the tiles.
Thankfully, the tiles were lined out in such a way that the blood, when it spills between the cracks, it just forms into a nice, beautiful snowflake.
Oh, yes.
Damn.
So yeah, you just get this nice, and just blood splat, like you just
Yeah.
took a glob of paint and you just
And,
splat it
as
on
I
the
say
ground.
this, you interrupted my shopping. Make sure you don't fuck with a dwarf who is looking for Foritos. Because you don't do that. It's a bad idea.
The foe.
Here's your Foritos in the dead world. So that's 2 guys just dead. They will stop existing on my character sheets. All that's left is poor old Stubby. Gentry, what you gonna do? Now,
Right.
now that you just kind of use it in the bathroom.
Yeah. Question. Is this panic button hooked up to like the other systems in this, or would I need to make another mark if I wanted to affect the cameras?
You'll have to mark cameras if you want to get cameras.
Dang it. All right.
But guess what? Because they went over the top in this gun store, and you just kind of noticed it casually because, you know, you're Gentry, you look for those things. They are gun turrets because the corporation know this place gets robbed all the time, so it's got gun turrets now.
Wait, what? Okay.
Don't activate it. Don't activate it. Don't press the panic button. Don't press the panic button.
Oh, well, okay. So the question is, like, if I do this well enough, I can control the gun turrets to the point where I am in control. And like they're not just automatic and shooting at anyone they see, right?
Oh, not like this.
Or is that like a? I'm gonna do it. Screw it.
So I'll tell you what, just for fun, close considering time, we're gonna pretend we're in a host now. It's a host now. It just says, okay. When you mark the panic button, you mark the host, and that lets you see the turret. And if you're willing to spend an edge just for this one occasion, because I like you, Speedy, you're a nice guy.
Okay.
You got a magnificent beard. So for your magnificent beard, you can spend a single edge to do a hack on the fly and then control the turret.
I'll do it. Screw
Okay,
it.
spin me an edge. Click one of the little check marks.
I got plenty of edge to spend.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right. So what do I roll for that? Spoof command, or do I roll mark and then spoof command?
Mark, then spoof command.
Right. So let's hack on the fly.
Hack on the fly.
6 successes. I think that's fine.
I think I roll that much.
Yeah.
Well, by golly Wilkers, you did so well, and because I like your magnificent beard, Speedy, you just get all the marks you need to completely control that turret. So
Great. Spoof command.
You can make it do whatever you want.
Spoof command.
What command do you spoof?
Shoot at. Where's the one enemy guy remaining?
This is the turret you control.
Cool.
And the enemy guy is right here.
Great. Shoot him.
Great.
That is the command.
Shoot my target. So you place a mark on him, at least approximately where he is.
Mm-hmm.
And he gonna die. So I'm just gonna add a. Can I just add an initiative? Can I just add one?
Mm-hmm.
Add custom item. Turret. And if I let's roll a d6.